And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Josh McDonald alongside Caleb McDonald. We're here. This is round one of the District 1 3A Intermountain League basketball tournament. The host team, the top seed Timberlake Tigers, are hosting the Priest River Spartans. Real quick, Caleb's got the starters for tonight. He's going to run through them real quick.
If I can get all these names right, Joshua. For Priest River, we have number 3, Lina Kren. Number 5, Madison Rusho.
That's Leanne Crin.
No, I'm telling you right now, I'm not good at spelling.
Leanne Crin, Madeline Rusho. Cara Fink, Micaiah Fitzmaurice, and Adri Minish. And starting for the Tigers is going to be senior McKeely Tonkin, sophomore Taryn Sumas, sophomore Bernie Carhart, sophomore Brooke Jessen, and senior Carissa Willis.
Thank you, Josh. Sorry, I'm not good with names, everybody.
Yeah, well, we can't all be as good as me.
Yeah, he's good. I'll give him that.
So, we've seen Timberlake on several different occasions now. And quite frankly, each time I watch them, I'm impressed, especially with this McKeely Tonkin. She's a 4-year varsity player, and for 4 years, she's easily been a top 3 or 5 player on the floor at any given time, Caleb. It's not so much that she's good for what she's doing. She is a stone-cold killer out there. She is out there with one thing on mind, and that is to get wins, and she does it effectively and methodically.
And she doesn't care if she's not the one scoring or getting all the assists. She's looking to make her teammates better. And usually, the last time I watched her, they played Kellogg, and she didn't score any points in the first half, I don't believe. She was passing the ball, playing defense. So she's that player that will do anything to get a win, and it's one of the best things to watch. Josh is dying over here. You know, honestly, though, she's a great player, but this Brooke Jessen girl. Brooke Jessen plays the post for Timberlake, but she also brings the ball up, which is one of the more difficult things about in basketball is being a post, bringing up. That's a Kevin Durant, LeBron James type style of player, and she does it very well.
And Caleb's absolutely right there. There's just so much about this Timberlake team that we like. What I like most about it is this Timberlake team starts 3 sophomores. Bernie Carhart, Taryn Sumas, Brooke Jessen. This is a scary, haunting look at the future.
And Sumas is only 5'2", but plays real big.
And Timberlake will control the tip. It's Sumas with the ball. Sumas. Sumas with the ball, hands it off to Carhart. Carhart over to Tonkin, just moving the ball around. Sumas, don't leave her open. She will take that shot, and she's going to take the first 3 of the game here. Hits the front of the iron, no good. Rebound controlled by the Spartans. And that's Leanne Crin with the ball. Dribbles ahead, picks up her dribble, kicks it over to Micaiah Fitzmaurice. Fitzmaurice working the ball around. Have a back screen there. They go inside once again to Cara Fink. Fink's going to get tied up. They're going to call a travel there. Tough break there when Kellogg played Priest River, and so that's where all our familiarity is. For any of you listening that aren't from the Kellogg area, this Cara Fink played very well against the Wildcats. Tigers moving the ball around once again. They don't care what looks they get as long as they're uncontested shots. And the ball movement, there are some boys programs in the state that could take a lesson from the ball movement from the Tigers here. Errant pass corralled by the Spartans, but McKeely Tonkin steals the ball back, dribbles in. Patience being shown from Tonkin here. Kicks it over to Willis. Willis drops it off to Sumas. Sumas gets in, kicks it out to Carhart. Carhart will dribble in, back out to Sumas. Sumas fires from the wing. No good. Rebound Jessen, but stolen away by Madeline Rusho. And Rusho will hand the ball off to Crin, and back come the Spartans. Score still standing, 0-0.
Playing great defense right now.
Yeah, Priest River's offense might struggle a little bit here, but their defense has been very effective, moving and just not allowing the Spartans any good looks. Trying to go into Fink once again, and Willis is going to come up with the steal. Willis goes full court, kicks it out to Carhart, over to Tonkin. Tonkin will try a three, and that's nothing but net. It's giving the Tigers a 3-0 lead here with 6 minutes left. And Tonkin's going to almost steal the inbounds pass, knocks it out of bounds. Ball will stick with the Spartans. Spartans get the ball in, working against this 2-3 full court trap here. And watching them all rotate in unison from the angle we're at is almost hypnotic, but Priest River gets a pass off in the back end, and it's going to go off of Willis out of bounds. That was Adri Minish, had a shot at a backdoor lay-in there. Excellent pass.
Yeah, that was the right way to break that press there, Josh.
Priest River inbounding under their own basket here. Up over the top. Fitzmaurice will take a little 15-footer, no good. McKeely Tonkin with the run-out rebound. She's going to dribble in, takes a lot of contact, and I think they're going to call it on the ground. I definitely believe she was trying to pass the ball there. Good run-out there from Micaiah Fitzmaurice. Her first personal, the team's first. 5:41 left here in the first quarter. Carhart takes the inbounds pass, kicks it up top to Sumas. Sumas over to Tonkin. Just reversing the ball around. There's the one thing the Tigers do well is that they're so patient, and the dribble drive is so effective. This is Willis here trying her hand at a three. No good. Rebound, Jessen runs down the easy rebound. And I think the Tigers have only attempted three-pointers at this juncture, Caleb.
Yeah, they haven't really gone inside that much.
As Sumas knocks down a three of her own to make this a 6-0 ball game. And the Tigers are currently 2 for 6 from three-point land. Spartans trying to break this press, doing exactly what they did. They get the ball across half court, and Fink is going to get trapped. And there's an inadvertent whistle. Dave Oakes thought he heard a timeout called there. So a nice, generous move there from the officials. Kind of bailed the Spartans out of that trap.
Yeah, that was about to be a 5-second call there too.
Yeah, and I think Oakes just assumed that the coach was going to take a timeout.
Yeah, I mean, that's usually what happens in that situation there, Josh. So, I kind of get where he's going.
And the Spartans are just struggling offensively here. They can't really move the ball, terribly effective. After the ball gets tipped into the backcourt on a play like that, does it another 10-second count to get it across half court?
Yep, you have another.
Sumas with the strip steal and lay-in to make this an 8-0 ball game, but I've never actually seen a 10 count invoked in that situation.
Yep, it's another 10-second count there, Josh.
Spartans once again working on this press, 2-3 press, kind of a unique press. Fitzmaurice is going to get past Jessen, finds Cara Fink. Fink's going to drive in, goes up. Almost good look there for Fink, and trying to corral the rebound there is Madeline Ruscio, or Ruscio, I believe. Ruscio is actually a pretty solid golfer for the Priest River girls golf team. Shout out to Simon Miller for that little snippet of knowledge there. Timberlake coming back this way, Sumas with the ball, and Sumas is just absolute lightning on that court, especially with the ball in her hands. It's very difficult to guard. Tigers moving the ball down once again. Haven't made any subs yet. Score still 8-0. Tigers on top. Nice ball fake there from McKeely Tonkin on the dump-off pass. Excellent pass from Tonkin there to Bernie Carhart.
She faked me there. I thought the ball was going to the top of the key.
How could she fake? We're literally 20 feet above them.
I know. I looked straight up towards the top of the key there, thinking
Tigers
that's where the
going to their
going.
bench early. And into the game, it's, I apologize here. We got Taylor Succo and Blair Jeffs. Jeffs 6'5". 6'5" sophomore, Blair Jeffs. Who got that bucket there, Caleb?
I did not notice that they even scored.
They went inside, so I'm going to assume it was Jessen. Jessen with the steal in the press, goes inside to Sumas. Sumas gets fouled. And she's going to go to the line. Tigers up 10-0 here. We're trying to find names to let you guys know who had checked in, and they inbounded the ball, and
Too quick for us.
Turned that real quick into offense there. And Sumas gets the first free throw to drop, making this an 11-0 ball game. Into the game for the Spartans, Hannah Palfrey, sophomore guard. Suma's second free throw coming up here. It's up and in. Gosh, it's got to be just frustrating to be opposing this Timberlake team. And, even on your best day, they still seem just head and shoulders better than everyone else they play, Caleb.
They are a different type of team. Like you said, a lot of boys teams around the state could take something from this team and really use it, especially the ball movement and just the communication with each other.
And McKeely Tong is going to try another three. Rims off. Rebound by Palfrey. Palfrey had a lane, instead waited and allowed Timberlake to reset. Priest River will get across half court, and it seems like they're struggling a little bit here, but Cara Fink's going to finally break the seal, make this a 12-2 ball game. Back come the Tigers. Inside, this is Jeffs. Jeffs high off the glass, no good, gets her own rebound. Out to Succo. Succo or Succo? I'm not sure. Succo, I'm going to say. Succo to Sumas. Sumas three is up. Rims out. Rebound Fitzmaurice. Fitzmaurice dumps it off to Jasmine Martin. Martin's going to push the ball ahead. Back over to Fitzmaurice. And they're going to reset. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Tigers on top of the Spartans 12-2. And the Spartans really in no hurry here. A 10-point deficit is not awful, especially against the Tigers. Cross-court pass from Fink over to Martin. Martin will pull the trigger from deep. We saw that in the matchups with Kellogg. She will shoot early and often if she gets a clean look, but the Tigers' 2-3 zone is just extended enough to keep them from trying anything.
And it's a Syracuse-style 2-3 zone. Everybody's hands are up.
And that shot there from, sorry, I'm looking right there. That was Hannah Palfrey, was up and airballed, rebounded by the Tigers. They come back the other way. Succo with the ball. Cross-court pass over to McKeely Tonkin. She'll dribble in, get bodies up inside a little bit, kicks it out to Brooke Jessen. Jessen back to Tonkin. Tonkin will go up, take a ton of contact, and she's going to go to the line. And, we watched Tonkin here. She gets fouled, no emotion, gets back to her spot.
Ice.
She is just the definition of, like, an assassin when it comes to lady basketball.
Yeah, she is the Kobe Bryant.
Shot for Tonkin is up and in. 'Cause at least Kobe at times looked like he liked what he was doing.
Yeah.
McKeely sometimes just looks like she's out there just kind of keeping it real for herself. Not that she's not a team player.
It's basketball.
Second shot for Tonkin is up and in. Yeah, but it almost like she could be. She's good at everything she does. So
yeah.
Why should it surprise her that she's such a good ball player? Spartans break the press here real well, and they're going to call Jeffs for a blocking foul. I thought Jeffs had good position down there on the block. And Jeffs is 6'5", Caleb.
Yeah, I watched her play in the JV games against Kellogg, and she played very well. She's very good at moving around and keeping her arms up, playing that big position that she is,
Cara Fink's jump shot off the inbound play, no good. Rebound, Jessen. She kicks it out top to Peyton Cronenberg. Cronenberg out there. Kicks it over to Tonkin. Tonkin shot the ball from the corner and started running the other way before it was even halfway to the hoop. It's a 17-2 ball game here with 44.9 seconds left in the first quarter. And dare I say it, Timberlake looks awfully comfortable hosting the district tournament, Caleb.
Yeah, I mean, the home court advantage is a big thing for them. They look like, this is just another game. They're not
another day at the office.
Yeah, it's they're out there. They're taking care of business. Priest River, they need to rotate more on defense and try and get some more shots, break into that 2-3 zone that the Tigers have right now, and maybe see if they can drive and kick.
You know, this zone that the Tigers are running, like Caleb said, it's very much looks like Jim Boeheim and the Syracuse Orange, because what they do is, you know, you see the Kellogg boys, and they have that matchup 2-3 zone that everyone is so vaunted, or had been so vaunted for years. This one is not that. They just sit in their positions with their hands up, and they get to their spots. They rotate well. Passing lanes are cut off. They make themselves as big as possible, and it just frustrates teams. Right here we see Priest River go in, get through. Jeffs tried to sell the charge there. The shot was out of control, though. Back come the Tigers. Sumas gets in, kicks it out to Tonkin. Tonkin's three is up, no good. Rebound by Jessen, goes inside to Jeffs. Jeffs turns up, no good. Rebound Tonkin. She'll go back up, can't get the putback, but Jeffs will. And just exercising their size advantage there. It wasn't necessarily pretty, but it was effective. It's a 19-2 ball game. 4 seconds left, 3 seconds, 2-1, and a turnover. So at the end of one quarter, Timberlake is on top of Priest River, 19-2. And Priest River's going to have to dig themselves out of this hole. But we'll be back with the second quarter of play. Thanks for watching Channel 3 Sports. Hey, we're back here. Second quarter of action. Channel 3 Sports, this is Josh McDonald. Caleb McDonald just got sent down into the field. He's going to try to hunt down a couple halftime interviews for us. So Timberlake's on top of Priest River, 19-2 here in the second quarter. Pretty much what we expected. Timberlake is just awesome, and Priest River is struggling. So, you know, right now I would love to see a run from the Spartans, but at this point, you know, they're a younger team. I would just like to see them show some signs of life, because these are the games that help get you ready for next year. Cara Fink here dribbles in. She's going to get called for a carry, but good take there from the Spartans. A good attack mentality. Out of the first possession, 7:22 left in the second quarter. Those are the kind of things you want to see. Is you want to see players attack. Timberlake coming back the other way. They go inside. It's Cronenberg with the ball. She's going to dribble around. Kicks it over to Sumas. Sumas, cross-court pass, finds Bernie Carhart in the paint. Carhart's little baby hook is up and in. Excellent shot from Carhart there. Back come the Spartans. It's 21-2 ball game here. We will be invoking, probably, I would not be surprised if we get a running clock. Spartans struggling to move the ball, and we're going to get a travel here. And it's just got to be, you know, the Spartans look frustrated, and when they're trying to do different things and they're not working, it gets draining. It's hard to go out and try to compete when you're just not getting anything to go your way, Caleb.
Yeah, I mean, it's happened to all of us with sports, you know. You go out there, you try. Sometimes teams are just better, and that's just the way it is.
And this Timberlake team has been so good for so long, it really would not be surprising at all to hear in the next couple weeks that they're contending for a state championship. You know, I really think that that's kind of where most people see the trajectory for this team. At any rate, the other 3 teams in this league, not that they're content with losing, but they want to just compete.
Yeah.
If you can compete with Timberlake, you know you can go down and compete with anybody in state if you can compete with Timberlake. And all you need is to catch them on one bad shooting night, as Sumas goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line there. That foul is going to get picked up there. Trying to see, that was Kara Fink. Fink gets trapped, and the ball gets knocked out of bounds by Cronenberg. Cronenberg is wearing a brace that costs more than most used cars do, Caleb.
Yeah.
Her mom told me about it. It's $2,000. $2,000 is allowing her to play on that torn ACL. So if you see number 4 out there, that's Peyton Cronenberg and her robot leg, and she's out there just gutting it out. Kara Fink goes in. Nice take from Fink. Oh, no good. Can't get the friendly roll. Fights for the offensive rebound. Comes up with it. Dumps it off. And we're going to get a jump ball here. That's going to favor the Tigers. And it sounds like we have a halftime interview. It's going to be some of our Lady Wildcats. Caleb, who did we secure for halftime?
Well, assistant coach or JV coach Chris Carlson will be up here, kind of go over game plan, and then Kat Roundhorse will come up and have a chat with us. I know Josh likes talking to Kat, so I figured I'd get someone that he's used to.
And Kat is she's senior leader of this team. She's a lot of fun. She's a good kid. This is going to be her 4th and final district tournament. She's been a 4-year varsity player. So if anyone understands what this moment is about, it's going to be her. And then having Coach Carlson up here should be a treat as well. So Spartans forced a turnover on this end after drawing the offensive foul. Kara Fink almost gets a great look at a lay-in, but it's swiped away by the Tigers. McKeely Tompkins off to the races. She's going to pull it out. Goes inside to Jessen. Jessen, big, strong move. Bernie Carhart trying to get the rebound. Saves it. That's Suko. Suko swings it over. They go inside. Out to Willis there. Willis into Jessen. Jessen's hook, no good. And you could see Jessen just wanted to see that one drop. She's down there working awfully hard to not see the ball go through the net, Caleb.
And she's got 2 Priest River defenders on her.
You know what's interesting is that play right there. We're seeing more and more teams run that backdoor play there and running it very effectively. Right there, Priest River had a shot to score. Their shot just got up too late.
I mean, they're running great plays right now. They're just not running them quick enough to me, and Timberlake is really capitalizing on that.
Yeah, that's really part of the issue. Spartans with the ball. That's right there with the ball. That's, I'm sorry, I lost my Palfrey. Palfrey with the ball. Kicks it over to Kryn. Kryn sat out a lot of that first quarter. Fink will try her hand at a 3, misses long, gets her own rebound, goes up, and we're going to get an offensive foul. Tonkin draws the foul on Fink. And this Kara Fink, I feel like on any other team, there's a good chance she could be like a 20-10 player every night. But she's having to try and create her own shots, which is incredibly difficult when you're a post on a girls team, you know?
Yeah, you have to have people who can just pass you the ball. I guarantee you right now, if she was on this Timberlake team, she would be used very effectively.
Right. And I don't think that's anything against the coach.
No.
It's not against Coach Morgan Douglas. It's nice play right there from the Tigers to get the ball in. Carhart's lay-in doesn't go in. And that's Carhart getting tied up with Abby Barnes for that rebound. But it's just a matter of you don't see, at this level, you don't see a ton of exceptionally strong ball handlers in the girls' game. And I'm not entirely sure why. I think the times are changing. I mean, we can see right now Tonkin and Sumas are easily 2 of the best in North Idaho. And what a nice luxury for Timberlake to have that many, as Palfrey almost loses the ball there. It's really one of those things where for Fink here, watching her once again trying to create her own shot, Carhart just sticking right to her. Priest River loses the ball. All got away with the travel there, out to Fink. And Kryn will spy a 3 off the side of the rim, rebound Tonkin. And back come the Tigers into Jessen. Jessen goes up. A lot of contact and in. 24-2 here. 3.5 left here in the second quarter. The quarter's been kind of quiet for Timberlake. Almost, I don't want to say they're toying with them, but at the same time, they don't seem to be taking things terribly seriously right now. Palfrey kicks the ball over to Kryn. Kryn inside to Barnes. Barnes goes up. Nice little left hand. No good. Rebound, Fink. She gets the putback. That's Fink's second bucket of the game. And once again, Fink showing that her length and activity underneath could be a problem in the right situation.
Yep, absolutely.
Suko goes inside to Bernie Carhart, dumps it off to Willis. Willis goes inside to Jessen. Jessen kicks out. Left hand, no good. Front of the rim, tipped out, rebounded by Fink for the Spartans. And back come the Spartans the other way.
And from what I'm watching is, you know, they just need to figure out a way to get this Fink girl open. Anything that they can do. She seems to be the one that scores most of the points.
Kryn will try another three, though, off the side of the rim and just not in position. And we talked about this last night. This floor is awfully slick. I'm seeing girls try to go after loose balls, and that first step, there's no grip there. They're not able to move as quickly as they would like to. And I don't think it would be a dramatic effect on the score, but I think it would help right there as Priest River tried to run down that rebound, Caleb.
Yeah, I played on this floor. It is a bit slippery, you know. Kellogg definitely has one of the nicer floors to play on because it's not slick at all. It's nice and smooth. Priest River also has that brand new court, which is amazing. So, you know, maybe Timberlake just needs to get it done.
Timberlake, you have the best girls basketball team in North Idaho. Get your floor finished.
Dang it.
We'll be back with a little bit more of the second quarter. Thanks for watching Channel 3. And possession belonging to the Tigers here late in the second quarter. 2 minutes left to be exact. It's Timberlake 24, Priest River 4 in the opening round of the District 1 3A Intermountain League Tournament. Jeffs with the ball, kicks it out to Sumas. Sumas over to Tonkin. They're trying to get the three-man game going. Sumas will take a three almost out of boredom, and it's going to net through. Doesn't even touch the rim. 27-4 here. Timberlake looking every bit the juggernaut they've been all season. Palfrey had a jumper there, didn't take it. Fitzmaurice with the ball. They go inside to Fink. Fink catches the pass, kicks it out. That's Kryn. Kryn gets in, floats one up high off the glass. No good. Rebound controlled by Carhart. Out to Sumas. Sumas looking ahead. One-handed pass right on the money to Tonkin. Tonkin's going to dribble in. Nice little crossover step, partially blocked. A little bit of contact there, and I think that foul is going to go to Abby Barnes.
And
they're going to give that one to Fitzmaurice.
And I'm one who does not like the one-handed pass, but what I just saw there, that was a beautiful one-handed pass.
We call those dimes.
That was a dime right there.
What's that in NBA 2K? There are passes, and then there are dimes, and that was a delicious dime. First shot from Tonkin, no good. Second shot, she fixed that quickly. Nothing but net. 28-4 ball game here. Coming back the other way is the Spartans. That's Kryn with the ball. She's taking her time. Minute 13 left here in the first half of play. Kryn thought about taking the three there. Kicks it over to Fink. Skip pass to Barnes. Barnes Euro steps her way through the key. Misses. Rebound controlled by Jessen. It's going to go out of bounds off Fink. And the ball will stay with the Tigers here. With just under a minute left. Looking down at the Wildcats right now, they're all dressed down and ready to play. They look loose and excited to be here, which is exactly what they need to be for this game. Inside-out game gets Bernie Carhart. A wide open lay in there. Pass from Tonkin down into the short corner to Jeffs, who just saw Carhart cutting. Perfect pass from Jeffs there. Tigers up 30-4 here. 37 seconds left. Inside, Palfrey shot. No good. Rebound, Jessen finds Sumas in transition. Sumas dribbles up, kicks it out. Over to Tonkin. Tonkin will try another three. And it's good. Making this a 33-4 ball game. 16 seconds left here in the second quarter. Kryn over to Fitzmaurice. She'll dribble in. Has the ball swiped off her knee by Sumas. Sumas ahead to Tonkin. Tonkin dribbles in. Goes up with the right. 35-4 ball game. And here we go at the end of the second quarter. It's Timberlake 35, Priest River 4. We'll be back with a halftime interview with Kat Roundhorse. Thanks for watching Channel 3. Hey, and we're back. This is Josh McDonald, and we got a Channel 3 exclusive interview. Right now we've got senior forward for the Wildcats, Kat Roundhorse, up here. And this is Kat's 4th district tournament. She's a senior this year. This is her last one, and I think she wants to get this one more than she has the last 3. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's my last time.
It's your last time. You've got Bonners Ferry tonight, and you guys have kind of cultivated a little bit of a rivalry with the Bonners Ferry girls.
Yeah. I don't know why we haven't beat them yet.
I don't know either.
Maybe.
So what do you think tonight? What do you think you guys need to do differently than what you did a week ago when you guys squared off with them at home?
We got to score more baskets. 43 points is not very many.
Right.
And Jersey's back, that big tall girl.
Uh-huh.
So we can't let her score very much.
Right.
And I think we need to make Holly Ansley mad because she kind of falls apart when she gets upset.
Hey, and that's smart right there if you can get into their heads. So all year we've talked about how you guys have a distinct size advantage against most of the teams that you play against. Are you guys going to try to use that size advantage to your benefit tonight?
I sure hope so. I think everybody's feeling pretty good. Last time Haley and Sierra had 30 points combined, which is pretty awesome.
Right.
So I think if we just keep doing that, then...
So you guys don't have Sammy Seymour, who's out with a torn ACL, but you do have Jaren Figueroa back, correct?
I don't know if she's going to play tonight, but she's taped up.
Okay.
And she's been practicing.
She's going to warm up.
I think so.
So she's a game time decision, huh?
I think so.
Okay. Well, Kat, you know, it's been fun to watch you the last few years, and even more fun doing the radio and now this. I'm really excited to see what you guys do.
Me too.
Thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
And now we're going to bring on Kellogg JV coach and assistant varsity coach. This is Chris Carlson, and he's going to be here with kind of talk game plan. So this is a team you guys have played twice, and you guys have played them tough both times. What are you guys looking to do tonight differently from the first 2 times?
Well, you know, the first game up in Bonners, you know, we stayed with them the whole game. I think we lost by 6. And at home by 2. I think we're going to try. We got to limit our turnovers. You know, turnovers have been killing us the last 2 games against them. Maybe slow down our fast break and transition, and try to try to get in our offensive sets right away instead of trying to push the ball. That's where we're getting majority of our turnovers after watching videos, you know, and there's our fast break. You know, Ansley's so quick and fast hand, she can read.
Absolutely.
You know, a lot of those passes, and she reads really good. So we have a tough time getting that ball into the corner and then down to the post.
So I know Simon and I have been calling a lot of these games, and from what Jan has told me, she's watched a few of them and heard us talk about how we need the girls to use the whole floor.
Yes.
And I saw in the game against St. Mary's, when they started doing that, I mean, that was a huge win for you guys.
Yes, coming into the district tournament, huge win, huge win.
And are you guys going to try to exploit that whole floor like you did in that game again?
Yeah, it took us, a quarter or two to get kind of settled down and get that offense and everything spread out. But yeah, we're going to try to go with the same game plan, but maybe just slow it down even a little more than we did against St. Mary's.
I have a feeling you guys are going to also try to use your size advantage.
Oh yeah, yep. And I think Bonners has Jersey Fluid back, so we got a good matchup with her and Cheney and some of our posts, but we still have 3-4 other posts that we can has the size advantage on their 3 and 4 spot.
If you had to pick a player from the Kellogg girls team who needs to have a huge performance tonight, Caleb and I were talking before the game. We thought it needs to be Caitlin Sentney, but who would you say needs to be the standout tonight for the Wildcats if they're going to pull this off?
We talked about this yesterday at practice, and we're just waiting for Sentney to blow up for 20, and she's capable of doing it. She works hard, in senior year. She's always underneath getting those rebounds, and she just needs to make her lay-ins and shoot the ball.
Okay.
And then we need good performance from our point guard, from our freshman, Grace. So she needs to have a big game too and have some confidence.
I talked to Kat. She said Jaren is taped up, but is kind of a game time decision.
Yes, yeah. We're not going to push her too much. It's still sore. We've been working with her, this week on it. She's got the okay, but it's still bothering her a little bit.
Rather have her tomorrow.
Yeah,
and
Saturday. Yeah, so I don't want to go ahead of myself, for Saturday, but that would be the best for us,
Yeah.
You give her a few more days.
Well, I'm excited for tonight. I would love to see Kellogg Wildcats square off against what I think is going to be the Timberlake Tigers tomorrow night. So thanks for joining us, Coach. Good luck, and hopefully after the game it's all smiles from the Wildcats.
Yeah, thanks, Josh.
Thanks, buddy.
Go Cats.
And that was Chris Carlson and Kat Roundhorse for the Wildcats. We'll be back with the second half from Timberlake and Priest River. Thanks for watching Channel 3. And welcome back. Third quarter of action here from Timberlake High School. Tigers on top of the Priest River Spartans 35-4 here to begin the second half of the first round of the District 1 3A Intermountain League Tournament. Sumas with the sick little jump hop through the defense. Can't quite get it to drop though. Back come the Spartans. And I don't know for sure, but is it a running clock rule in just the fourth quarter or the second half?
I believe it is just the fourth quarter.
Okay, well right now Priest River's got some digging to do if they're going to get out of this hole and at least challenge the Tigers in any way. I mean, this is a rivalry for these teams. They have the Battle of the Buck spirit competition each year, and I have to believe that the Spartans would like right there. Kara Fink, nice little move to get to the basket. Can't get the rebound though. Tigers ball. A little bit of pride here would go a long way, you would think.
Yeah, 4 points and a half really isn't anything to be happy about, especially when the other team's scoring 35.
Right. No, that team happens to be the number one team in the state at this level, though.
Yeah.
Sumas squares up for another three. 38-4, and it's almost surgical, Caleb. It's you don't know how to talk it up every which way you can, but
I'm just sitting here throwing my hands up in the air at this point.
I mean, what do you do if you're Priest River's coaching staff? Do you run any sort of exotic offense here or defense? Maybe start utilizing your fouls a little bit and see if they respond to a foul there from Bernie Carhart, but maybe see if playing a little bit physical, not out of control, but just physical enough to really maybe put the Tigers out of their comfort zone.
Yeah, I think that is exactly what they need to do. Just try and work the ball inside. Fink she's a good inside scorer. We got to get good passes
and
to
she's
them.
working hard trying to get something to go. It's just not happening for her. It's got to be frustrating to be a player of Kara Fink's caliber. And right now they're in it's a diamond and one type
3-3-2 kind of.
No, because they've got someone chasing.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah, they have a chaser there, so they are running kind of a special set. The diamond, instead of a box and one, a one-handed scary pass corralled in by Kara Fink. Fink dribbles the ball out, working on Willis. And this Fink for the Spartans, I mean, she's a junior, so she's still got another year left. And this is just one of those things right there. Spartans get a little breath of fresh air there, and Rusho cannot get the shot to go down. Ball will stay with the Spartans here.
And I think at that point you just got to kind of go in for the layup. Not try and do the floater, the little shot. I say you go in there and you just, like you said, get physical. You got to get physical on offense, physical on defense.
Spartans trying to get something to go here. They get the ball inside to Rusho. Rusho goes up with the left hand. Can't get it to drop, though. Rebound, Tonkin. Tonkin dribbling ahead. Kicks the ball over to Cronenberg. Cronenberg back up to Tonkin. Her shot way off. Uncharacteristically off. Rebound by Carhart. And she's going to get called for a travel. She slid a little bit. I don't think she actually moved her pivot foot. I think she was bumped out of position there. 5 minutes and 16 seconds left here in the third quarter. Spartans trailing Timberlake 38-4. Timberlake already looking toward tomorrow night in the district championship here. Right there, Rusho's going to get a clean look at the basket. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Fink goes up off the glass and in for two. Fink with her 6th point of the night. Back come the Tigers, though. Sumas just totally in control. You get the ball inside to Carhart. Back out to Sumas. Sumas shot hits the back iron, kind of rests there awkwardly. Out to Cronenberg. Cronenberg up to Sumas to reset this offense. Errant pass corralled in by Tonkin. Just moving the ball around. This ball movement is something to watch as McKeely Tonkin goes up and gets fouled by Fitzmaurice. So Tonkin will head to the line, and she's done quite a bit of damage from the free throw line tonight, Caleb.
Yeah, I mean, and she's really doing what we told Priest River to do. She's getting physical. She's going down there and fighting them with the bigs. And,
She can't hit her first free throw there. Tonkin, she's only 5'6". She's not necessarily big, but if you guys watching can see her calves, she is absolutely, I watched her in volleyball just crush that ball. She has an incredible vertical, and she's kind of a ball hawk. So with that kind of athleticism, like, she is capable of inflicting, I mean, she's playing a forward spot here. Traditionally it'd be a guard. Fitzmaurice's three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Rusho. And I talk about how, nice shot there for Fitzmaurice, no good. Rebound by Jeffs. I talk a lot about the Kellogg girls and how they have Sierra Brandt, who I believe physically is probably, when you design like the perfect female athlete, Sierra Brandt comes to mind as very muscular, lean, can get out in transition. But from a guard perspective, Jeffs knocks down the two. Tonkin is right there with her.
Oh, yeah.
If you could give me a team of Tonkins and Sierra Brandts and then let us coach the skill, you would have no struggles at any level of any basketball.
Yeah.
Oh, Priest River jacking up some threes here. Can't get him to go in, but the shots are there. Cronenberg with the ball, got away with a little bit of a carry there, finds Carhart in the corner, goes inside to Jeffs. Jeffs up and in, and Jeffs getting some good minutes for the Tigers here, making a 42-6 ball game. Back come the Spartans, and we're going to get a turnover, and I believe that's going to stay. The ball will stay here.
Good defense there by the Tigers, though. When they dribble in, it is collapse. Everyone collapses on that player, makes them have to kick it back out. And when they kick it, they rush over to their spot. Like,
look at this coaching staff for Timberlake, too. And Fitzmaurice's shot rims out there. A four-coach staff at the 3A level is almost unheard of at times. Nice shot there from Tonkin, doesn't go in. But you see Coach Matt Miller down there on the end talking to his younger players who haven't gotten into the game yet. Meanwhile, assistant coach Molly Miller is the one, I believe that's his wife,
yep,
is running the show from the other side of the bench and subbing in and out. Out comes Tonkin. I mean, this is just such a well-oiled machine here in Spirit Lake. One of the bigger schools, one of the bigger 3A schools, so they have a little bit more to pull from as far as the student body, but still they have cultivated a program up here that rivals any program that you'll see anywhere in the state, especially from the girls' side of things.
I mean, I would honestly think that this team could possibly, I don't think they would win, but I think they would compete with some of the lower-end college teams. Just with
not Division I.
Not Division I, but some of the lower end divisions,
like JUCO teams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There'd be a healthy practice, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fink's shot, no good. Rebound corralled by Priest River, and we're going to get a foul. I believe that's going to go on Fitzmaurice, and I think that's her third foul on the attempted box out there. She got a little handsy, so into the game for the Tigers is Emma Gustin, and she is a 5'5" junior. Hasn't seen much floor time in the games that I've seen here. Cronenberg running the point, kicks it over to Gustin. Gustin in there with Karina Sande, and they're just moving the ball around. I've seen this lineup in Kellogg. They ran this lineup pretty effectively. Quick passes all around the perimeter, just moving that ball around inside to Jeffs. Jeffs goes up, gets fouled hard by Fink, and Jeffs is just so adept at that drop step, and I pity anyone who tries to get in her way when she does it.
Well, yeah, that is a mean drop step. Like I said, she knows how to work her body down there in the post, which is something that you need from a post.
Body control, and I know I always find myself being a little weirded out when I'm calling girls games and I'm talking about body control and using your weight right. In a boys' game, I have no problem doing it, and I guess in the culture we live in, I'm getting a little bit more comfortable just talking about it. But Jeffs is not, by any stretch of the imagination, she's not small, and she uses her size effectively. She's down there. She uses her long wingspan to disrupt the passing lanes. She's great at boxing out, and on the offensive end, she uses her size to create space Just like that, right there, as we're talking. Doesn't jump, doesn't do anything, just keeps her hands up, knows exactly what she's trying to do, kicks the ball out there. That's, I'm sorry, that's Sunday on the 3, no good. But probably could have gone inside to Jeffs there. One thing Jeffs, I think, needs to work on is a little bit of conditioning. But once she does that, she'll be almost unstoppable. She gets another block. That's her second block right there. 2 possessions. She's just planting herself on the baseline, planting herself in driving lanes, and getting her hands up and making teams figure out other ways.
3rd block in a row.
3rd block in 3 shot attempts. Good steal there from Jasmine Martin to get the ball back for the Spartans. They kick it down inside. That's Palfrey, and she's going to be flagged for a travel.
And Josh, I want to go back to something you said. You were talking about how this team is, they work really well together. And I would think you would have to. You think about practicing with the starters of this Timberlake team every day for 3-4 months.
Suko gets a 3 off, uncontested, nothing but net. 46-6. 40 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Coming back the other way, it's Fink with the ball. Kicks it over to Martin. Martin goes inside. Nice little jumper there from Haley Meek. Rebound controlled by the Spartans. Meek goes out to Palfrey. Long 2, no good. Rebound Jeffs. Outlet to Suko. Suko coming back. She's going to kick it up to Cronenberg, and Cronenberg will hold the ball for the last shot. Wisely waiting for them to come out to her. Finds Suko in the corner. Suko sets her feet. Same shot as before. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 49-6. At the end of 3, we are watching an absolute clinic by this Timberlake team. We'll be back with the 4th quarter. Thanks for watching Channel 3. And welcome back. 4th quarter of play here. Priest-River to start the quarter with the ball. Fitzmaurice spies a 3. No good. Air ball. Rebound off the foot. Sorry, trying to see a number there. That's Adri Minish. No good. Ball will go back to the Tigers. Running clock rule in effect here for this 4th quarter of play. Cronenberg fires a pass to that's Karina Sandy, and she was out of bounds and she caught it. Not even the NFL rules would allow her to that catch, Caleb. Back come the Spartans, and just kind of an overzealous pass there from Cronenberg. They go inside, and Priest-River's just shooting 3s. And Caleb wanted to try and bet me to see if Priest-River would get to double digits here. And, if they're shooting 3s, as Sandy tries her hand at a 3, I don't necessarily want to say that they can't hit a couple of them if that's what they're taking. We're going to get a officials timeout. It looks like a bobby pin. And those aren't even supposed to be.
I don't even know how you saw that.
I have my glasses on. They're not even supposed to be in girls' hair for these kind of games. Suko almost gets the steal, recovered by the Spartans. And Fitzmaurice moving the ball around, goes inside, and Minish can't corral the pass. Outlet pass from Jeffs falls right into Sandé's hands. Cronenberg kicks the ball over, and that's Gustin with the ball. Cronenberg kicks it out. Sonde will try another three from the corner. And it's just a triple state of mind for this Timberlake team. They want to shoot as many threes. It's like watching Golden State play, Caleb.
Yeah, they like to find their shooters and find them often.
And Tigers with the ball coming back. Cronenberg with the ball. Picks up her dribble. Fires a pass over. That's Gustin. Gustin to Suko. Suko will dribble in. Kicks Gustin in the corner. Gustin will try a three. No good. Rebound controlled by... That's Cronenberg there.
And you know what, Josh? I have never seen an entire team that looks absolutely comfortable, every player shooting a three. Nobody sits there and thinks about it before they shoot. They catch it and shoot.
It's not too difficult to be comfortable when you're up by 46.
I mean, I would probably still have a rough time getting a shot off, looking comfortable.
Katie Bain in the game for the Tigers. Bain's going to kick it over to Suko. Suko moving the ball around. They're going to give Cronenberg, I think, probably the rest of the night off. Suko with the ball out to, that's McKenna Cronenberg, so little sister of Peyton Cronenberg. One Cronenberg deserves another.
Absolutely.
And I met their mother when they played Kellogg. Absolutely sweet lady. Just a nice lady. I like a good nice lady. Spartans with the ball. 4.5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Just moving the ball around. Can't really... Timberlake, even when they're at the bottom of their bench, is giving absolutely no quarter defensively to this Spartan team. Fink's going to create a shot there. Nice little layup from Fink, who has her 8th point of the game. Trying to trap Suko here. They get the ball over to Bain. Bain fires it down to Sonde. Sonde can't control the pass right off her fingertips. We'll be coming back the other way. Priest River ball. 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Kryn with the ball almost loses it to Suko. Suko trying to stop. They get the ball. Fitzmaurice. Fitzmaurice back up to Kryn. Over to Fink. Fink waiting for a screen. Trying once again to go inside to Fink. They do. Fink goes up, drop step off the glass.
Double digits.
And they've hit double digits here. 52-10. Fink with all 10 points. Bain will try a three. No good. Rebound controlled by Fitzmaurice. She's going to get the ball to Kryn. Kryn bringing the ball back up for the Spartans here. Over to Fink on the wing. Fink's nice little lob pass to Kryn. Kryn will try to step through, and that's the second scorer for the Spartans tonight. So right now, Fink and Kryn combining for 12 points here. Suko with the ball back over to Sonde. Sonde, little ball fake, gets in the paint. Over to the younger Cronenberg. Shot off the front of the rim. Saved by Bain. And a cross-court pass, my goodness.
Nobody stepping up there.
Sonde's going to dribble through. A lot of contact there. 3 minutes left here in the ball game. Just working the ball around. Bain makes the athletic save, but then can't corral the pass there. This Bain is sophomore as well. Right now, Suko, a junior. Karina Sonde, a freshman. Katie Bain, a sophomore. Emma Gustin, a junior. And McKenna Cronenberg, a freshman. It's like Timberlake has found the fountain of basketball youth here. Priest River emptying their bench. So for Leanne Kryn, Jasmine Martin, and Abby Barnes, well, I mean, they still will live to fight another day. They will match up with the loser of our next game. Timberlake just content on moving the ball. Sonde's three, rims out, rebound Cronenberg, back out to Sonde. Ball fake, she'll go in, hard off the glass, no good, rebound controlled. And that's Haley Meek. Meek gets the ball to Martin. Martin bringing the ball up, dumps it off to Meek. Meek swings the ball over to Barnes. Barnes can't corral the pass inside to Meek. Back comes Timberlake. They go ahead to Bain. Bain catches the pass off her head. Out to Sonde. Sonde's a long two.
Longest two you can shoot right there.
It was only a 2. She stepped on the line. Timberlake was celebrating like it was a 3. 55-12 or 54-12. Minute 20 left here in the game, and that pass was right where it needed to be. But the problem was there wasn't a Spartan there to catch it. Perfect pass, perfect opening.
Yeah.
Absolutely the space they wanted.
That was the place that someone was running to, and
So this is where Timberlake's different from all these other teams, though. They don't guard space. They guard players, even when they're in a zone. So there was no one there. There was no one there. Timberlake didn't need a person there. Suko takes the screen, dribbles in, kicks it over. Cronenberg back up to Suko. Suko will fire a 3, and she's 3 for 3. And I don't want to say they're necessarily running up the score, but they're not missing shots either. What do you do?
they're taking smart shots. They're not,
Taking wide open shots.
Yeah,
Nice pass inbound it or inside. Can't be controlled. Suko comes back with the ball. 27 seconds. Finds Sande in the corner. She'll fire another 3. No good. Hard off the rim. Rebound tipped back out to her. She'll try another 3. Rebound Bain. Bain will spin in, go up, and get fouled. She'll step to the line for free throws.
I don't think they're going to let him.
No, I believe they will stop the clock for the free throws because this is a district game. Oh, they'll blow the game dead there. So final score, Timberlake 57, Priest River 12. Timberlake will move on to tomorrow night's district championship. Priest River will play the loser of our next game between the second-seeded Bonners Ferry Badgers and the third-seeded Kellogg Wildcats. We'll have that game for you here in a few minutes. You're going to have to go in and click on the separate link, though. So make sure you don't just keep this one open. Go back in to how you got to this stream and click on the new link, and that will bring you to our next ball game. Thanks for listening. For Caleb McDonald, I'm Josh McDonald. We'll just talk to you in a few minutes.